Y'all already know, man. It's your boy 2eiies. We got Snubble in the building. What up, gang?
Gang.
Once again, man, we told y'all we back at it. Make sure y'all check out some on the previous blogs and the future blogs when it comes to some dope cards that we feel like that could come out when it comes to some of these upcoming leagues or matchups. You know what I mean? Nothing has been announced. These just ideas we have came up with. But right now, this has been announced. URL presents Battle in the Bayou. You know what I mean? Official shout out to her. You know what I mean? New Orleans. Get that car down
First
there.
time in the NO URL.
It's going down at the Republican in New Orleans. Um August 21st. August 21st. Listen closely. This is an app only event. App only. You can pull up and buy tickets, but this will not be
Yeah.
on caffeine. This is a URL
Speaking of pull
TV
up,
app only. Huh?
it will be, it says, speaking of pull up, if you want to do it, that'll be at 828 South Peter Street in New Orleans, Louisiana, 70130 is the area code. $30 at the door. Doors open at 4 p.m. URL TV.TV.
You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all, you know what I mean, showing some love. Get the app. Big T versus Kid Slade, snub. It's going
Kid
down.
Slade was hitting around till he had a vet that we was gonna like, and I like Big T, but I don't like this matchup. You were wrong, sir. I thought you were gonna get someone more in that lane that you on, because Big T is versatile. What I will say this, Big T, Shot Town's on, the king of the shot. You gotta get from the bottom of these cars, bro. You don't belong there. So Big T versus Kid Slade, what I think is if Big T continues to put on like he put on, you're gonna have a tough time with the Kid Slade.
Is this a stepping stone? They use the Big T as a stepping
Yeah,
stone now,
that's
snub.
stepping stone. Yeah, you know what? Big T, you can't. We don't want you to be no gatekeeper. We don't want you to be no stepping stone to elevate
You know what I'm
nobody
saying?
else. You know what I'm saying? You have to beat Kid Slade back off this car.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, less sound effects and more bars. And I'm only going this tough because it's Tuna. I've
Mm.
met Tuna personally, hung out in his crib with the guys. You know what I'm saying? But Tuna, it's that time. It's money in battle rap now. Get back on it. That should motivate you. Forget the names. Just kill. Kid Slade. You better not let Tuna be the one, you know what I'm saying? You be the one that Tuna make his comeback on. Because this is detrimental to the beginning of your career on URL if that happens. All in all, somebody is going to be leaving very sad.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree, man. I definitely agree. You know what I'm saying? Big T, let's get it. Shotgun Suge versus drugs.
Dope, man.
Almost the same sentiments that you just delivered. Is how I feel about Shotgun Suge.
Why are you at the bottom of this car?
And drugs is going up. He's cooking. So you know what kind of battle that they set this up for.
Stepping stone. I should. T, y'all ain't been no stepping stone. Y'all created a classic.
Drugs been cooking this year.
230s. See if y'all really about that 60. Shout out to Hitman.
Dope battle with True Foe. That's the only like kind of like maybe lost I know about so far this year.
Yeah, but that was a 4-3 split too, though. So
That's
that's a
why I say
2-1
dope battle.
split.
No. I said
Yeah.
dope battle.
No, no,
That's the
yeah. You
only.
know what I'm saying?
That's the only battle. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. He
Everything. You
cooked.
know what I'm saying? He been cooking. I ain't.
I was adding to it, just adding to it.
Yes
You was
sir. Jack Boy Main versus Tink the Demon.
right. I ain't gonna lie, I don't really like this matchup. But I ain't saying that ain't gonna be a good, you know what I'm saying, match. Just them as opponents to each other. But you gotta see the battle. What I will say is, Jack, you better keep on elevating. Don't let so you should be battling Mike P or something next. Don't let Tink be the one to stop your re-elevation because You was in the basement. He said he stood in the basement, but you was.
Salute to Jack, man. Jack, make sure y'all tune in to Jack on Twitch. Y'all will hear his first 8 bars that he has versus Tink the Demon. He was putting together on IG Live with the fans this morning. So if you want to hear his first 8 bars for Tink, make sure y'all follow him on Twitch, the Jack Boy Main. You know what I mean? He out here working and
And that, brother.
letting y'all know.
Think you've been training with Yoda, with the bar guy. You better watch that video and rebuttal, pre-buttal them 8 bars.
There it is. Speaking of Mike P, we talked about this already when we was like contracts to sign. Mike P versus None None.
Just had to say, wow, white on white crime, wow, bars. But that's because Mike P said I ain't being racist. Mike P said.
Mike P need this battle so bad. He need to win this
Yes,
battle
he did.
clear so bad.
Yeah. I was
So
going to ask you, does this battle, only because Mike P said it, am I bringing it up? Does the winner of this battle get to say I'm the top white guy on URL?
no, man, cause
It's about work.
yeah, and Sharon, what he been doing, gotta respect his year as well.
Got his ass whooped out 30, if you remember earlier this year.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So with that being said, is you talking about overall or is you talking about this year? Was Mike P talking about this year or overall?
I think he's talking about overall. He sees somebody coming forward.
Overall?
Because Mike been here about 8 years. We've seen white battle rappers
So
come and
while
go.
him and None will be the matchup to determine as far as that.
Because Aaron Solomon is a battle rap goat. And he don't count. He's the first white guy on Smack.
Right,
The
that's
first
right.
one.
Right, that's what you know. You
No,
got
he's up there. That's different. He was
okay.
Smack.
Pat Stay don't count.
No, past that, Sharon, King of the Dot. They moonlight. They come over. They free. You know what I'm saying? They hire guns, but they KOTD.
Well, I mean, he don't have no comment. He ain't have ain't no
Well, now he got
suit to none. But
none
it's like
none. And if you want to solidify none, he 30 Sharon on URL earlier this year. This year, not last year, not 2 years ago, not 4 years ago. This year.
Mike P, my guy, man. I like Mike P. Y'all know I like Mike P. I like none too. I met both of them. Actually, I met both of them before. To be honest, not you know what I'm saying. Um, no, we not. No, no, not yet, not yet.
Hey, Mike P said that though. That's why
Oh,
I
Mike
see you.
P actually said this.
Yes, on the tweet.
Oh, Mike P
So that's
said
why I was
this.
like, I'm not
I
racist. I can
thought
go
you
with the
was
white on
saying
white
this,
crime.
Snub. I thought you was saying this. My
No, this
bad.
is
My
Mike
bad.
P was saying this.
If that's what you want to do, Mike P.
I like he embraced it. He said, why not? The black guys battle each other when they go to King of the Dot.
Anderson. All right. Next
No,
matchup.
come on now.
Next.
Shout out to Anderson Burris.
Next matchup, we got New Jersey Twerk versus Jerry West. Jerry West versus New Jersey Twerk. You know what I mean? Every Goonie matchup.
Mm-mm.
He has called out New Jersey Twerk. He tells Smack, I still haven't got to him yet. Only you got him now in New Orleans.
Yeah.
All the
Both of y'all on the road.
a few Goonies on the card as well. So it's multiple shots.
Yeah.
You can end all your shots, Jerry West. You know what I mean? You could, you know, so you could flip some of each one of your Goonie stuff you had on this guy. You know what I mean? Then you know, you got Jack on
Okay.
here, you got
I had to
drugs
look and
on
see
here.
if I seen anybody else from EFB on the card when you said that about Jerry West, and then I said, okay. But let's get to it. New Jersey Twerk versus Jerry West. This should be electrifying.
And then you have someone like then you have Twerk. You know what I'm saying? Glad you know what I'm saying? Glad he's out with his family, everything like that. This is the first one, correct?
Yeah.
This with this being the first one, um, and really understanding the stakes of life now, hopefully, and you know what I'm saying, when your family, friends, all that, when you go through things like that, who really, you know what I mean, to know like you in a
Mm-hmm.
position in battle rap to where
Where
you have messed up multiple times as far as yourself, career, whatever, to have another chance You know what I mean? Let's make it happen. I
I'm
think
gonna
this is
say
going to be
great
a
assessment,
fire
great
battle. I think.
assessment. And you already been in a car accident, and then we thought maybe, and he was up and down again. But now, like you said, you've actually been away from your family when you've been able-bodied and willing, and you was on the right track. This should remind you, like you said. But if you it don't, a guy by the name of Jerry West from EFB will remind you.
Will remind you. You know what I
That's
mean?
all I want to say
Let
to
this
our
turn into a swamp. Don't let this turn into a swamp situation. Salute to swamp. Don't let it turn into a swamp situation. I ain't go as far as a Geechee because I look at Geechee for the level of Geechee. But man, don't let Jerry West. This should be a fire battle. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm
guys.
saying? Should be a dope battle. Should be probably one of the battles of the night, to be honest. Then
Yeah.
we got, you know what I'm saying, Danny Myers versus Fonz. Salute to
Reese.
the bar god. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I see his slow pacing of work. You know what I'm saying? He did battle Ike P on the one round. He had another battle the day
Man,
before.
he freestyle
Battle the day
versus
before that. Yeah, yeah, but still, I'm still respect it. You know what I mean? I
yeah.
see what people doing.
No, I just say I know Mike IP had love, have fun doing it, but Danny had about 4 to 6 written bars in his head and freestyle the rest. Come on, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
versus
Versus
Fonz,
the
and
landlord.
now listen here, now listen here. Like I said, I just said what I said about my boy Danny, and it's like, you know what I'm saying. Danny makes, make sure you understand the assignment and don't fuck up because we're trying to get to these bigger plays. We're trying to get that summer madness plate. So don't mess up this one. But what I'm gonna say is about Fonz. Fonz, you best to be careful. Cause you had a couple of stumbles and fumbles, you know what I'm saying, in a couple of battles. I would say Fonz,
And this
they
weekend you have Calico in a 1 round. But Danny has a battle this weekend too. I forgot. I saw it on the card. One of those low tiers. Oh, damn.
Danny got a space battle.
Okay,
But
space battle.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. Danny got a space battle coming up. He can look at the screen, read it, he can whatever. Danny got a space battle coming up, y'all.
Mm.
His next matchup on the stage, URL
Will be.
versus Fonz, will be you, Fonz. That's what
Okay.
I'm saying. So make
Miles
sure,
has
and Fonz got Calico, so you don't want to
complete.
slip up on that one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's going
Danny
down.
Myers versus Fonz.
Gonna be
Bar
dope.
God versus Landlord. Let's get it.
Main event. This was the car was based around. You know what I mean? New Orleans own or whatnot. Official. Um, it's the Bardashians versus Funerals.
Which two? Which two?
Which two what Bardashians?
Yeah.
It's Jazz and
Okay. You ain't say my girl now.
my bad, my bad.
That's all. That's all.
Jazz
You
the
know that.
rapper. Now,
Yeah.
Jazz and Lou Castro supposed to have a 2-on-2. I'm not sure when. So salute to Jazz is outside, y'all. Listen.
There she is.
Don't get it twisted when it comes to them lists. Them lists y'all put out, things like that. Make sure y'all look at the competition. That's all I'm talking about. Ain't got nothing to do with no sex, male or female. I said, y'all look at the competition when y'all put them lists out there. Jazz outside. And yeah, they going up against Funerals, man. Now, Funerals, was they was the Funerals on the home card snub?
Now that I do not remember.
Is they the ones who went up? Cause I heard they was stumbling and fumbling, man. The
Might have
Funerals was on
been. I
the
know they
Shun
cool with Scotty because remember Shorty
the
about
Funeral
Scotty
the
jumped in.
Funerals was on some card recently or whatnot, and it ain't. Yeah, they did. They said they did. People said they did good, but I heard it was stumbling and fumbling
Mm,
or whatnot. And they going up against Jazz and Official.
and they look pretty good when they battled E Hart and 40. So I like, you know what I'm saying, give it up for the ladies. Shout out to the ladies. You know what I'm saying? 2-on-2 to switch it up. Funeral, they vets. You know what I'm saying? Jazz, old vets. I don't know, G. This might be one. Now, like you said, you can't be stumbling and fumbling and bumbling with these Bardashian girls.
It's the preparation that scares me for funerals. But once again, these is the Bardashians, so I expect for them. I expect for them to come like that for any battle. But it's like, man, this one don't come play. Don't come play with this one. You know what I'm saying? And Shuni done had a few solo battles herself. You know what I'm saying? That's
Mm.
been kind of pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Or whatnot. So that should be dope, man. Battle in the Bayou. It's going down August 21st, URL TV. Once again, this is an app only event. It will not be live on Caffeine. I repeat, it will not be live on Caffeine. You have to get the app. Salute to all them. Y'all already know, man. This your boy 2eiies. Gang.